Hello, hope you are doing fine today, and your 2022 year is already good. So in this video today we are going to talk about how to score highest point in Capsim without having any strategy, without knowing anything, but being able to just know the basics of Capsim and going with it. That's all in this video, and that is the reason why we are not doing it from round 1, and we are only giving you tips from round 6. So stick around as we start, and we hope this video is going to help anyone who have already started in Capsim and they're having difficulty solving the emergency loan problem, or having difficulty coming up with decision that is going to make their Capsim company do well in their market segments. That's all. Let us begin with research and development. Able is a traditional product. It has a performance of 8.5 and a size of 11.5. We can try to add 0.7 and subtract 0.7. So here we'll have a 9.2. And then if we subtract 0.7 from 11.5, we'll have 10.8. And we can maintain reliability at 19,000. Let's go to, we can see also Altrad is similar to Able, both sells in traditional market segment. We can try to improve, so we'll do similar thing as we have done for Able, and if we recalculate we can see what happens. Okay, this will come out on July of this year 2027. So Eka, this is low end. We can also try adding 0.7. We'll have 5.2, and if we subtract 0.7, we'll have 14.8. Then if we check for Adam is high end, we can try adding 1 and subtracting 1. We can also try adding 1 and subtracting 1. For Agape, we can try, let's try 7.8 and 5.6. 4.5, we can have 5.2 and then 14.8. Okay, for upper, let's try 15 and 11. For low end, this product actually customers are looking for something that is old. You can see age of 7 years, so we do not need to change anything for this one. We can leave it the way it was, 4.5 and 15.5. 4.5 and 15.5. If we leave it like that, at the end of the year, these products will have an age of 6.2, which is close to the ideal age. This means that I will not have trouble making enough sales in the low end market segment. Let's see if there's something else that we can do. So most of our products are coming out in July, but they are not quite well positioned. So let's try with Agape. We try to reduce our size. Let's say we have here 5.3 and see what happens. So you can see like it will come out in August, which is not quite far, but something okay. Let's go to Aft. Aft we have 14.4. For Aft actually performance usually is better than size. So let's try increasing the performance a little bit and see what happens. So that one will come out on August 15. So for Adam, let's try reducing both the size and performance. Let's have 3 there and 7. Let's see what next. Let's try. We want everything to come out within August. So yeah, so I think this is quite for upper. It's well positioned. There's nothing we need to do. So I think this is all for R&D, and if you can see, we have made sure that all our products are coming out within August or late by August, so that we at least will have something like 4 to 5 months of selling, which is quite enough time to make enough sales in a way that will make enough profits. So another thing that we need to do, the next item or the next decision making segment, we need to make it to be TQM. But we can see like he had already exhausted most part of the TQM, because if we can see R&D time cycle for entry, sorry, is already 40. Admin cost reduction is already 60. Material cost reduction is already 13.4. So there's no much remaining that actually we can utilize, because even if we spend how much, we are not going to get so much from this. So there's no need of spending in TQM, because most of the strategies benefit are already exhausted. So I think the next item we need to check is marketing. Let's go to, for marketing, pricing and forecast. We only need we'll start by making decision for our prices, and we'll always reduce the price by 1 for all our products. So able sell at $26, then Eka 17, and 36, after 31, 31 for Agape, 17 for Hello, 26 for Atrad, and 31 for Upper. So now we are going to make decision for our forecast, and so how do you make a forecasting decision? The forecasting decision, we usually base our current forecast or next year forecast on what you sold in the previous year. So if we check for Able, they sold 1,608 and they had inventory of 95 units. So even if the market turned out to be very well, the best Able can get actually is 1,700. But we'll have some extra inventory just in case everything turns out to be better than what we expected. So here we can have 1,700 or 1,700. For Eka, actually they sold out, so we need to go and check by how much, or how much was their market potential, and see whether it was realistic amount. So here we have for low end, we have 2 products, Eka and Aloe. Both of them actually sold out. So if we say like they both shared, actually what they lost was by equal proportion. We see the total they could have gotten if they had enough inventory was 40% of the market share. So 40%, and how much did the market sold in that year? Actually was, the demand was 12,972. So they could have sold 5188. if we subtract what actually they sold, both of them, we get 277, 3277, and plus we get deficit of 1526. So if we said that this was of equal proportion, we see that Eka will have sold 762 extra, while Alo will have sold the same. So if we add these two, 2277, they could have sold 3039 units. So here we can have 3039 units. Okay, for Adam, they never sold out. They sold 716. So if everything actually remained constant and the market turned out to be good, the best they can have actually maybe 760. For after performance product, they sold 735. So if everything turns out very well, they can have, let's say, 780. However, we'll consider having extra units in our production schedule, so that in case everything turns out to be much better than what we expected, we'll have some extra to cover up the deficit. So let's go to Agape. Agape, they could have sold, let's say, 32%, so 32 times the market demand 3613. They could have sold 1156. So let us have here something like 1100. Sorry, 1100. So for Alo low end, how much did they sold? They sold 1386 plus 765, 2151. So they could easily have 2151. And let's go to Atrad is, they sold 883. So if everything turns out very well, they could reach 950 this round. For Upper, they sold 772. If everything turns out, they can go up to 850. Okay, that's for price and forecasting. Now we can go to promotion and sales. So now we are going to tackle promotion and sales. We'll not change our promo budget because for most of our products, we are already having 100% in promo or in customer awareness. So we need to maintain what we are having, not to lose our customer awareness. So as you can see, for Adam, we are having 100. For Eka, we are having 100. Able, we are having 100. So everything is good. But for sales budget, we are going to make adjustments. Like for example, distributors, they need 15. For traditional, distributors carry the maximum weight, so we'll have the maximum here. And then inside sales is the medium, and maximum is 30, so we'll have 30 here. And outside sales is not that important. We can have, let's say, 4. And let's see. So we are having 3500. For traditional, let us see like how much awareness we are having. Sorry, how much customer accessibility we are having. We are having 78%. So we are seeking ways to maximum 78% to have competitive advantage. For low end, medium, low, high. So this one will have the maximum. The first one, they say 12 is the maximum, so we can have here 12. Then this one, distributor, is also important. We can have 15. Here we can have, let's say, 10. So for high end, we need to check, like they say high, medium, low. So here we can have 12, which is the maximum. Here we can have 30. Here we can have 6. So for performance, they say medium, high. So where we have high, here will be 30. Here medium, you can have 12, and then this one is low, you can have 5. For size, they have high, medium, low. So high, 12, 30, then you can have 5. For time allocation, we have how many products? We have 8 products, and the first product, they already are having maximum concentration. So we'll try to concentrate much on the newer product and allocate more time for them. Like here we can reduce, let's say 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Okay, I believe that's all for marketing. That's all for marketing and sales. We can now go to production. So for production, for Ebo, we estimated to sell 1,700, and we are producing 1,800 because we want to have extra in case we sell everything. For Eka, we are projected to sell more than 3,000, but we went ahead and reduced to 2,500 because we exceeded our production capacity, and that's why we are producing at full capacity at 2,600. That is the same reason why we are increasing our capacity by 500 units, because we are estimating to have demand in the coming round, but we are having a lower capacity. Same to Alo, we are doing the same, and Agape, because we are already exceeding our capacity. For the others, we are still at 60. We can do with that, and also we can manage that by increasing our prices. As you can see, if we go back to pricing and forecast, we have also increased our prices for Eka to 18.5 and also for Alu to 18.5 to accommodate lack of capacity as we wait for our capacity to increase in the coming round. Still, if we go back to production, we'll see that we are not improving automation because we are having best automation level for most of our product, especially in low end and traditional market segment. If we increase our capacity faster for product in performance, size, and high end, we'll having problem reversing our product in the future. So it is good to maintain automation the way they are at 5, because that is still good. It means that we'll improve our research and development faster. Okay, now let's go to human resource. There's nothing we need to do here because we are spending at maximum for recruitment and we are having maximum training hours. If we go to finance, we're still having, so what you need to check here is December 31st, 2027. We are having 22 million, which is quite enough. But we also need to check our balance scorecard to ensure that we are earning maximum points. So for stock prices, we are good. Profit, we are good. Leverage 7.8. We need to have 8 there. Another thing that you need to check is days of working capital. We are having 5.0 out of 5, which is good. So the total score in this round is coming to 98.3, which is not bad. So let's go back to ratios and you see what we need to add. For working capitals, we are having 67. This is good because to earn the maximum point, you need to have a value between 30 and 90. So let's go to finance. See if we need to increase. We can just borrow something little. Let's have 10,000 so that we can improve our leverage. Let's go to balance scorecard. Now we are having leverage of 8.0, which is good, and also we have improved our maximum score to 98.5. As you have seen, without any strategy but with little knowledge in Capsim, this Capsim company was able to turn around from loss making from emergency loan and start making profit. In case you are having any problem with emergency loan, or you're having difficulty managing your company in a way that it can make profit and be able to shine in each segment, kindly reach to us. We have provided our email on our video description below, and as soon as we receive your email, we'll notify you. Thank you, and kindly remember to subscribe so the next time you have similar